And today marks exactly 2 weeks until California's primary election, and we've got some new insight into the high-stakes race to become our state's next governor. Here's a look at the new poll commissioned by the California Democratic Party. Republican Steve Hilton in the lead there at 22%, with Xavier Becerra right behind him at 21%. Then a bit of a gap to Democrat Tom Steyer. He's in third place with 15%, and another gap to Republican Chad Bianco, who dropped about 4% from the poll about 2 weeks ago. Now, Democrats Katie Porter and Matt Mahan are also losing support.
And we're live in San Francisco. We're seeing several voters dropping off their ballots at this ballot box since the early voting period began earlier this month. And that new poll providing a little bit of clarity as we enter the home stretch of the governor's race. But plenty of voters still have yet to make up their mind.
I like you personally, Javier, but you shouldn't be on this stage.
Two frontrunners now emerging with 2 weeks to go until the June primary. Republican Steve Hilton
that has got us into this mess.
And Democrat Xavier Becerra.
I had nothing to do with that.
Neck and neck at the top, extending their leads in the last 2 weeks. The latest numbers released by the California Democratic Party now giving party chair Rusty Hicks some optimism.
Certainly we're closer to where we had hoped to be with a strong Democrat moving into the general election. This race isn't over. We've certainly seen a lot of twists and turns to this point, but you do see some clear consolidation taking place for both Democrats and Republicans.
For Skylar Hudak-Priones, editor-in-chief of the San Francisco Examiner,
to ensure a better future for California.
And one of the moderators from the last governor's debate seen on KPIX, she says the new numbers are not a surprise.
Fluidity of the race has given the opportunity for someone like Becerra to kind of surprise everyone. Hilton seems to have reached a ceiling. It looks like his numbers are capping out at around 18 to 22%. And to a certain extent, it is debates like the one last week and also late endorsements that are going to start to create a sense of momentum for Becerra that is going to potentially carry him over the top.
But even with voters consolidating their choices, 13% say they remain undecided with a crowded field. Hicks still hoping lower polling Democrats will step aside.
Certainly if they put, honestly assess the viability of their campaign, my guess is they would call a press conference, suspend their campaign, and endorse another candidate. Do I expect that to happen? No, I don't.
And Skylar also pointing out the chaos of the governor's race has made many voters skeptical about who they may vote for, and many may wait until after the Memorial Day weekend, because just look at how many ballots have not been submitted. These are numbers from the research firm Political Data. It follows each day of ballot returns, and since early voting started 2 weeks ago, only about 5% of California voters have returned their ballots so far. That means 22 million ballots are still outstanding. And when you break what's been returned, Democrats have sent back about 41%, while Republicans have returned about 37%. And voters are not just making up their minds on the governor's race. Here in San Francisco, a battle is heating up over a measure to make some billion-dollar businesses in the city pay more. How a new report on the potential economic impact is adding to the heated debate.